coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts. Hey. Shout out to everybody out there on Team Banky Pound, man. I appreciate the support. See the war on here, don't you? One of the best fights you ever gonna see. Big fight this weekend, though. Let's go. Let's get it. Keyshawn Davis, man, you know, bringing it back to the 757. Listen, man, shout out to everybody out there on Team Banky Pound, man. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. I say that all the time because it is true. As sure as this shirt is blue. You dig? So, man, keep on supporting. It's very important, man. Make sure you check your subscriptions. Make sure that you get that membership if you can get it. Also, man, hype the video. Leave a comment. Share the video. Helps the algorithm. Help us get to where we trying to get. You dig? Let's go. Let's get it. Salute. Oh, man, listen. I was thinking about this today. The first time that I ever saw white boys push that knife. First time. And I haven't seen it too many times. Now, it's been some incidences that happened that I've heard of. You know what I'm saying? Because you even got some white boys in there that done took life. You did, straight up. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted now. We all human beings. We all in the belly of the beast. We all gotta survive. We all gotta get it how we live, or we won't live. You dig? But I remember this was early too. I was on Augusta, right? And when I go back to them days back then when I'm first starting off my bid and everything, you had some white dudes on Augusta, man. That was, you know, they hold their own. They wasn't like mixing and mingling and, you know, being all in the mix and nothing like, you know what I'm saying, like some white dudes that I'd have been around. But they had like their own little cliques, their own little groups, what they used to do, you know, play horseshoes. You know, they loved at softball, play softball, and they used to play volleyball, soccer, all that type of stuff. While, you know, black dudes was over there playing basketball, you know, but you had black dudes be playing the horseshoes, volleyball, all that stuff too, but it was just predominantly, it won't hardly too many white boys at all that played basketball. If you did, you had to be really good because you was going to, you know what I'm saying, you're going to be up against it, you know, the talk game, the physical foul game, all of that, right? But also, you know, most of those dudes that played that, man, that volleyball, all that type of stuff, for the most part, they stayed in their own little lane, you know, and dudes more or less left them alone, you know what I'm saying? But they would get to arguing amongst each other, and they get to beefing with each other now like it won't nothing. It's just like we'll get to beefing against each other. They'll do the same thing. So I can remember back then, man, it was early too, man, maybe like 89 or something like that. Man, they used to play that in the summertime. Man, they be out there playing them horseshoes and that soccer and that volleyball every day. Softball too, when it was, you know what I'm saying, when they had the softball equipment and stuff out there. But man, these dudes, man, they was arguing. I guess they was arguing over a volleyball game or something, and they just running their mouth. And it'd be funny when you heard the white dudes arguing, you know what I'm saying, with each other, especially like on a prison yard, man. You know, it's just not the language or the verbiage that we used to hearing. But they're like, man, yeah, F you too, buddy. Whatever, man. Whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? That just be funny as I don't know what. So I remember that evening they was arguing like I don't know what this day. I can't remember like what day it was. Whatever day it was like they was getting ready to get it in. But you know, dudes be joking and stopping and looking at me. They ain't gonna do nothing, man. Them white boys just snatching woo. But the next day when we come out, they come up out of this joint. I don't know. I guess they playing plot strategize. You know what I'm saying? So all together, it probably about 5, 6, 7 of them that was actually in confrontation, like arguing with each other. So, man, they came out there, they was all standing around and everything. Wasn't nobody really paying them no attention at first until they got loud. And, you know, then these like 2 dudes was walking towards one dude and he just backpedaling. He backpedaling on the big yard. So they walking up to him, they walking up on him, and he backpedaling. Now the other couple of white boys were scattered around and they walking too. So when you on a penitentiary yard, it's like your perimeter is just like so wide. You got a wide business, man. Cause you can be talking, doing it, but you got to see what's going on around you. So when you see a blur of a crowd like moving all in one, that's what they be looking for up in the tower. When a lot of people is moving in sessions or something like that, it'll catch your eye. You know what I'm saying? So you like, boom, okay, what they got going on over there? What they got? You know what I'm saying? At this particular time, I had just finished jogging. So I'm walking laps now so I can see them. So just by the body language alone, you know it's confrontation. You know what I'm saying? They walking the white boy down, but the white boy steady backpedaling, and you can kind of hear him, but can't hear him. And like, yeah. So then, man, next thing you know, they both just, boom, take off running at him, right? And he backpedaling, and he clip, boom, fall down. When they get down on him, man, they start punching, raining down punches on him. Boom, boom, boom. Both of them kicking him. He laying on his back, he kicking and stuff, trying to get up. So the other white boys start running over there too. So then they run up on one of the white boys that's down on him and punch him. Boom. So he turned around on him, and then they all just had a little brawl out there. They fight. And then the next thing you know, you start seeing hands flying, and then you start hearing dudes holler, ah, ah, oh, and you heard what I'm saying, he got a knife. He got a knife. Yes, he do. So the white boy had the joint and he clutched it, bang, bang, and he hitting. Dude turned around, he started running. He just running. Dude was running behind him, trying to hit him. You know what I'm saying? Then he stopped because dude getting away, but you can see he clearly bleeding. He getting away, so he stopped, turn around and come back. Man, it's like 6 or 7 of them out there on the yard. They scrapping. About 2 of them got a knife. You know what I'm saying? And they poking. They not playing. They ain't poking. They ain't doing no joking. And then another one, he runs over there. The one that had got stabbed at first, he had got away, but he bleeding, he leaking. He ran over there and grabbed the baseball bat from the softball joint. So he running back over there with the softball bat. Other dude ran over there and grabbed some horseshoes. Man, everybody, it's like every black dude on the yard turn around and just looking like, oh, the white boy's getting it in. The white boys getting it in, boy. They was scrapping out this joint, man. But that Bethlehem, man, that knife, boy, that knife will have you scattering and running. And then you talking about baseball bats. The little white boy that had the horseshoe, he had real long hair, man. Cause this in the 80s. Them white boys would have long hair and everything, man. Big old beards, some of them, you know what I'm saying? You could wear anything back then. So he running over there. He ran over there with the horseshoes. He's slinging. He ain't hitting nobody. He ain't hitting nobody. He just hollering and swinging and trying to get close to people. Dudes is backing up. Man, it was just, this joint was crazy, man. And it seemed like if it was dudes, it seemed like the tower would have been peeped this with all this movement. Because dudes on the basketball court to stop, they looking. Dudes over here at the little poker table and stuff, you know, the little picnic table where they playing poker, they stop, they looking. Dudes on the weight pile looking. Dudes walking around the track, stop and look. Everybody looking at them. They scrapping out this joint. And it's for a minute before the people even peep like what's going on. So then when they finally do peep what's going on, they hit the horn. Bah, bah, hey, everybody, get on the fence, get off the yard, wreck over. You know what I'm saying? Them white boys kept on scrapping, man. They punching, they kicking, they on their back. They scrapping. White boy with the joint just poking the other one. He chasing dudes, trying to poke him, but he ain't really getting nobody else. But it's about 2 or 3 dudes got poked. 1 or 2 dudes clucked with the baseball bat. Nobody got hit with the crazy man with the horseshoes. I think he was just trying to keep dudes away from him. Man, this joke was crazy, bro. But when you think about it, like I say, if you put it in perspective, it's all dangerous, man, because even though, you know what I'm saying, they white boys, man, this is real life, bro. You get stabbed, you getting stabbed for real. You get hit with a baseball bat, you get hit for real. You get hit with one of them horseshoes, you getting hit for real. So the pain is real, the danger is real. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's coming from white dudes or not. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's white on white, black on black, the danger is real, man. You can lose your life. You get hit in the head with one of them baseball bats, man. It can split your skull, man, or you know, hemorrhage, give you some hemorrhaging in your brain. You know, you get hit in the wrong place, hit an artery or whatever. And I'm telling you, that white boy that was pushing that joint, that was actually, man, he was not playing. He was jacking that joint. Because you will see some dudes, they got the knife and they faking. They really, some dudes that had that knife, man, they just don't want to get hurt and they don't want you to hurt them. So they'll just use it if they got to use it if they're in an altercation, but they ain't really trying to, you know what I'm saying? I done seen dudes, man, like, yeah, and poke a dude and just start running himself, like backing up, like leave me alone. Like they don't really want to hurt you, but they letting you know they not going to be hurt neither. But they ain't really trying. But then you got a different breed. They get to pumping that joint. If they just, and they just trying to, yeah, them ones right there, they ain't got no regard for your life. You know what I'm saying? They got zero regard for your life, and they trying to set an example to the rest of the yard that this what come with playing with me. You know what I'm saying? That's when dudes lose their life on what we call in the penitentiary. You lose your life on a humbug. You know, dudes mess around and kill you in a fit of rage and not knowing what they doing just because out of the fear and the adrenaline that's on the inside of them. You know what I'm saying? And it's a different thing, man, when when you behind that knife and you know what I'm saying, you might lose control. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know, and especially if you're going at a big dude. If you're going at a big dude, man, you don't know what it takes to put him down. So you might overkill. You might do too much and it might kill him. You know what I'm saying? And you may feel at the time like you want to kill him. But when it's all said and done, that ain't gonna be what you want when what you go through, because it's always after too. It's the after party. After the party, it's the after party. You did. You get busy and you have that party and you go to war, it's gonna be the after party. The after party is gonna be what they're gonna do to you after. Especially depending on how bad the dude hurt. They're gonna be trying to give you charges. They're gonna be trying to take you to street court. Don't matter how much time you got life sentence, they still trying to take you to street court. They're going to do all that. They're going to try to prosecute you to the fullest extent. Why? Because they're trying to duck them lawsuits that's going to come behind it. You know what I'm saying? You can actually sue these people when you get stabbed up real bad, or you know what I'm saying, lose your life in penitentiary. Their family can sue you. So they're going to do their due diligence and make sure whoever was responsible was prosecuted to the fullest of the law, and they did what they did, and they responded in a certain amount of time, and they followed all the protocol. They're gonna line that up even if it don't line up. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna say their response time was within 2 minutes of the incident taking place, which is impossible because that means you had to see the incident take place. You see what I'm saying? So when it started, you had to see the inception. But man, them people be getting out there 10, 15 minutes after things happen, 10 minutes after this happened, 10, 15 minutes after the alarm that went off and they know who it, man, them people ain't running down on no knife, let alone some horseshoes and some baseball bats. But man, they had everybody scattered out on the yard, man, you know what I'm saying? Back then, now the protocol and the procedure is to lay down on the ground, spread your arms out. Back then, they was telling you get up against the fence. You know what I'm saying? Just get up against, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't get up against that fence and you was somewhere in the middle of that yard or you moving around, any type of fence, they going to assume you with whatever's going on. You know what I'm saying? So you going down for no reason. Either way, you going on an investigation. You know what I'm saying? If you don't get plucked by that, you know what I'm saying, that gun tower in case things get too out of hand. Because once them police come on the yard, now they're going to shoot you if everything start going wrong. One of the police start looking like they getting hurt, or they go down, or you attack the police. They busting in for real. And I think back then in the real towers, the towers got real bullets. They ain't got no fake stuff. This ain't no plastic bullets, rubber bullets, or nothing. Now this is that you know, send you on to Jesus bullets, you know, coming out of a rifle, you dig? So yeah, man, they got them white boys up off the yard, man, which was crazy, man, because I had, at that point in time, I had never seen that. You know what I'm saying? Only thing I had seen was white boys getting, you know, effed up. You know what I'm saying? White boys getting taken advantage of. White boys getting extorted. White boys getting smacked, beat down, chased in the PC. I hadn't seen no white boys, going to war, let alone with each other. I hadn't seen that at this particular time. You know what I'm saying? I ain't in the penitentiary now but a couple of years, but it pops off. So like I say, the whole thing was a learning experience, and I'm understanding even without me really acknowledging that I'm processing all this information that I'm going to need later on doing this bit. But at the time, I'm just looking at it and responding like, man, that's crazy, woo, like everybody else. But all the time, this was necessary information that I needed. Number one, that anybody can get it. It can come from anybody. You know what I'm saying? And at any time. You need to know these things in the penitentiary. You get to looking at a dude, white, Asian, you know what I'm saying, Spanish or whatever, and you thinking in your mind, oh, they ain't gonna do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom. Man, yeah, okay. All right, you catch them in the right circumstances, in the right situation. Now, granted, these was all white dudes that was involved. Ain't no black dude get involved at all. But still, though, it just let you know what's in them. And they was arguing over volleyball, man. I don't know if they was gambling or not, but I do know for sure everybody kept saying the beef was over a volleyball game. A volleyball game where now you got dudes that done got stabbed, you got dudes that done got hit with baseball bats, you got dudes that got charges. They probably gonna have to go to court, street court and all this. Might get some more all over a volleyball game. A volleyball game, you did. So this is the penitentiary. This is the life, man. And I'm realizing at that time, this is the life that I'm stuck in. And I don't know when I'm getting out because I'm sitting in this joint on L notes. And I ain't been in here but a hot minute. You know what I'm saying? And I done already seen tons of stuff. I done already seen life loss at the wall. I done seen all of this already. And every day is something new happening. Now I'm seeing white boys going to war. Oh, white boys in here stabbing and fighting and stuff too? So I'm like, man. So it's like, I'm telling you, man, it's mind-boggling. The concept that you in a different world that's controlled by violence and you on your own. And that reality gonna set in on you sooner or later. Like, man, this is different. It's different. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no guns, ain't no homeboys, ain't no I can, go home and come back with my dudes. It ain't none of that going on in the penitentiary. It's you and you and you. And that's all you got, champ. So you gonna have to figure out how you gonna do it and if you gonna do it. And cause like I say, T.I. got a line in one of his songs. He said, you got to prepare for the gunplay. You're going to encounter it one day. That's a mean line with some mean jewels in it. And that's how it is in the penitentiary. You got to prepare for that Bethlehem play because you're going to encounter it one day. If you stay in the penitentiary long enough, you're going to encounter it. You got to prepare for the violence one day because you're going to encounter it one day in the penitentiary, just as sure as grits is groceries. So, yeah, man, but I saw the white boys getting busy, man. The white boys get busy too, man. Don't get it confused. White boys get busy too. Even over volleyball games. So it ain't like black dudes that's in there going crazy, killing each other over petty stuff, noodles and, sugar twins. White boys will kill you too over volleyball games and baseball games and horseshoes. You heard? Man, anyway, y'all talk to me in the comments, man. I talk back. Videos on deck, man. Gonna keep on coming straight like that, man. Y'all be safe, be smart, make good decisions, man. And on a footnote, man, take care of your health, man. Your health is your wealth, man. And I try to, take my own advice as well, man. I just found out, today alone, man, that I lost two people that I grew up with, man. Two people that, that was from, my adolescent, man, that I knew, basically the majority of my life, man. Both of them, passed away within the 24-hour period, man. So RIP to them, man. Blessings to them and their family. And take care of yourself, man. Take care of your health and your wealth, because they combine. Not what you got in your bank account, what you got, stored on the inside of you, man. Make sure you take care of yourself, man. Y'all be safe, be smart, make good decisions, man. Boom. Love your family. Boom.
The bacon special. Yeah. Pure deliciousness. Pure deliciousness, man.
My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm going to have something because I'm rich in personality. you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.